Oh guys, butcherboytoma here. Right, Steel Battalion, Xbox, Kinect, all that crap. So, thought I'd have a go at the demo, because the demo's up now. You get a tutorial and a level to play. So, I'm going to start off with a tutorial here, and I'll put another video for the level. I've got to admit, thoroughly enjoyed the, once you get past the tutorial, thoroughly enjoyed the level itself. The action's pretty damn frantic actually, but this is a tutorial, just guide you through all your bits and bobs. So I've cut a canny bit off the front there where you're just wandering around doing bugger all. So we're in the cockpit now. Controls are pretty standard. You get what you see. You can see your handles and your levers and stuff like that. Obviously you guys used to Kinect already know if you wanna move around stuff like that, you just flick your hand across the screen. I have found the controls a little bit finicky on this. Mainly when in the action part in the level, I went through it a couple of times just to get it right. But you've got to make sure that your Kinect setup spot on, and you've got your room there and you're properly calibrated. So calibrate the crap out of your Kinect before you start playing this. Like, but I was just sitting there with a pad in my hand, and it was jumping us back and forward. You'll see the view soon. When you're actually driving the mech, you push yourself forward so you're right up against the viewing screen. And I found that when I had my hands on the pad, if you don't sit perfectly rigidly still, you're bouncing back and forwards between the views, and it was a little bit disconcerting. So hopefully they'll sort that out, or it might be more to do with my Kinect setup, because it's probably shite. So just going through the basic bollocks here. Now what I did on you get an option, obviously you can see on the demo that your handles and stuff, when you can use them light up. So actually it's very slow. The tutorial's so slow. We will get there eventually, but all the stuff lights up that you can use in the cockpit. So you get the option to turn that off, and I do recommend turning everything off. It gives you a better feel for the game, rather than having like that shiny crap on the handles and that. So I recommend that. But the accuracy of the Kinect, this is you're starting the machine up now. Now it's nowhere near, I believe anyway, it's nowhere near as hardcore as the original on the old Mega Drive with that dirty big controller and what have you. Because starting the machine there, you just pull one lever, boom, and that started. I think on the Mega Drive you had to hit so many buttons to get it started. It took you about half an hour to start the bloody machine up. Which it depends on if you like the hardcore or the. I think they've gone more arcadey on this. So as you can see, you had to push forward to pull your cell in there to get the view to move. Now I'm using the control pad to move this now, and obviously it moves brilliant. But bloody hell, I tell you what it is, when the action's kicking off, the movement, and if you're like this, it's really good. It's really good. Gets you, because everything's shaking around and your pad's vibrating like hell, and it's like it's hard to concentrate when everything's going off around you, which is probably is as close as you could get, really. But as you can see, I'm trying to push back here, and it's just not having it. As I say, it Kinect's a little bit finicky, so I'm not sure what they're going to do with this. But it could be my setup, so I'm trying to grab this handle. Go on, give it a yank. Give it a yank. It's just not going. Come on, yank the bloody thing. So you can imagine you're in the middle of the battlefield, everything's kicking off around you. So to use your controls, you've got to pull yourself back out of the viewing screen. To use a Kinect control. So how that will work throughout the game. It worked. It wasn't too bad in the level that I played, but obviously when you get your first demo level, it's nowhere near as hard as the rest of the game. So whether you can pull it off without getting your arse blown up, it's a different question. But I do recommend you guys that's got Kinect, get the demo downloaded, have a go yourselves, make sure your Kinect setup spot on though, and see what you think, because I'm going to buy this crap, like, because I love mech games, and this is like the mech game as far as I'm concerned at the moment anyway. So you've got your bits and bobs, and just about everything in the hood is interacting. You can interact with it. Obviously on the tutorial it gives you what it wants you to interact with, one bit at a time, but I can assure you everything in that hood there you can press, pull, yank on. That's if you can get the Kinect to work properly, you can do that. So we're just testing the guns out. Just hammering a bit of machine gun. Yeah, we're going. You can see my arms is all over the place there. Not sure what the hell it's doing. You can see my little thing in the corner there, me sitting there. So you're actually sitting down when you're playing it. You only stand up like when you're looking out the cockpit. So you can do it comfortably, but as I say, you might need to adjust your Kinect and get it done properly. I just wish I had a proper gaming room and get it all set up correctly, because I've got the Kinect sitting on top of a shelf actually. I don't think it's in the best place. Now we're going to pull this out. The bloody good young, that's it. So all these, you pull this out and you've got all the switches in there. I think the thing about this game is just taking your time. Don't try and like pull it out and then flick a switch by highing your arm up. Just gently put your arm up. I think it's more to do with just taking your time. Let the Kinect feel you, see your body movement. Because I'm a bit twitchy when I'm on a Kinect, like. I can't even get that thing to bloody press. No, I didn't do that. Well, I pushed that in and the Kinect chucked us out to that side, so I found that as well. A lot of the time you pull a handle and you end up going a different way. So I definitely recommend taking your time with a Kinect. Now we're going to blast some buses up. It's got a good feel to the game. Obviously with the vibration and the movement and that on the pad, when you're moving and shooting that, it's got a good feel. But hopefully the mechs will be custom. You'll be able to customise your mechs, hopefully. Anyway, I don't know much about the game, like gameplay wise. What's going to be available? So you can swap your this is a bugger. This trying to get these bloody switches. You can see me hands all over the bloody shop. I think it's just my positioning, to tell you the truth. I managed it. I don't know how much customization is going to be in this. I don't know if it's going to be like a bit of a Chrome Hounds thing, whether you can, you know, customize the crap with your mech, or this is your mech and that's what you're stuck with. Because obviously it'd be nice to be able to get some. Come on, push us back.
On the right hand bank panel.
I don't know what the hell I'm trying to do here. Pull a bloody handle, man, you dipshit. Pull the handle. His arm's stuck in the middle anyway. Come on. That's it. Get in there. So you can imagine in the heat of battle, everything's gone tits up. Your cockpit's smoking to hell, you've got bullets flying through, you've got rockets pounding up the side of you, and you're trying to pull these handles. You definitely need to get yourself in a good calm position and take your time doing it, like, because if you start panicking, the Kinect's just going to kill you. Yeah, I'm actually trying different things, and I'm pulling all the wrong shit. And that there, what I've just done there in the mission, I had a whole thing. I was trying to drive the stupid bloody mech, and I kept pulling that thing down instead. So I just spent like 10 minutes pulling that up and down, trying to get the mech to move. Eventually got used to it, but you've got to be careful with it. But I think it'll probably add to the, I don't know, the hardcore guys might like that, because it adds to the difficulty. Obviously you're arsing about trying to get it right, and obviously the hardcore guys will probably be sitting there in their little zen gardens and all that, and they'll probably get it down straight away. But like me and the noobs, just start panicking and there's fucking buttons flying all over the place to get shot to shit. If this has got an online aspect to it, multiplayer, I think it'd be quite funky. Spend half an hour trying to get your little hatch up and the hardcore guys behind you ramming the shit out of you. That would be funny. There'll be a lot of rage quitting going on. This is the only time you really stand up, as far as I know anyway. You stand up, you get your binoculars out. Actually, I enjoyed this a little bit, getting the old binoculars out. But you've got to hold your left hand up and hold the pad at the same time with your right hand and move the right stick so you can look around. Well, I'm not very good at the old multitasking, so that was all over the friggin' place. It was ridiculous. That was where first thing I put my left hand up, and I'm thinking, how the fuck do you move this? Then it says get your pad, and my pad's lying on the floor. I'm standing up, left hand up, pad's on the floor. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, remember, you get out your cockpit, guys, take your pad with you. Take your pad with you. Having a look with the old binoculars there. And the graphics are functional. They're quite good. Can't wait to see some of the mechs and stuff, some of the stuff going on.
Fucking psychic, Parker. Come back inside the beat, Sarge. I'm not sure we can hit it from this range.
Use your periscope.
right above you, sir.
Now we've got to work out how to shoot these things. Now I do recommend using this a lot. The old because if you can keep your, obviously when you're learning the game, if you can keep yourself away from the battle as much as possible while you learn the controls and that, and you get yourself into a good position, I do recommend using this bit. I do believe there's a little bit of bullet drop on there, or is there? And you can, if you're really hardcore and you've got a dick the size of a horse, you can actually drive the mech from within the cockpit like that, just looking out that tiny little viewing window. So you can use your pad and drive your mech while they're like that. I can imagine that being absolutely solid, like. But that's pretty much it for the demo, like. That's the tutorial, but I'll bring you the actual level. That's a hoot though. I enjoyed the level. God knows what's going on here, like.
Amen, sir. We're gonna be a great team, Sergeant Powers.
But thanks for watching, guys. Keep smiling, and I'll bring you another one soon.
Just being uncivilized now. Have you seen what passes for civilization these days? We're going to war with a bunch of wet behind the